get punched in the face. But more on that later. Have you ever stopped to think that no two people in the world have the exact same opinion about you? They say that a picture is worth 1,000 words. When it comes to first impressions, for example, it takes about one look or a few seconds for someone to start forming an image about you based on your appearance, your body language, your mannerisms, and how you are dressed. I bet you're doing it right now. And this picture often lasts until proven otherwise. In a way, everyone has a tool that can manipulate to a certain extent what others think of them. So when this image that we project is so easily influenced and malleable, why waste time consumed about things that are naturally not in our hands? Our facial structure, the color of our skin, and our body shape. But we are not solely at fault here. You see, math, evolution, and of course the media are the biggest culprits. According to the golden ratio, our brains deem physical attractiveness through symmetry, averaging, and mathematical proportions. Moreover, biologically, it is a way for the human psyche to silently and sneakily calculate what would make an ideal mate. In modern media, the most common attributes that are portrayed to be beautiful include an hourglass shape, flawless fair skin, voluminous hair, big twinkly eyes, a tall petite nose, and full lips, high cheekbones, and a defined face cut. So I thought to myself, I want to put this out to a test and use it as an opportunity to Photoshop myself. This is the idea that is sold to us. The final product is almost unrecognizable and, quite frankly, a little terrifying. If everyone looked the same, let's say everyone followed the guidelines and looked exactly the same, this is what group pictures would look like. The standard starts to become a lot less attractive. And to sum it up, there is beauty in our diversity. When you're born into this world, you are a blank canvas. Throughout your life, you'll encounter people and experiences that will start to paint a picture. Lines from laughing too hard, a scar from that one time you rode too fast and fell off your penny board, stretch marks from birth giving, and eye bags from those countless all-nighters you pulled. All this gives an abstract insight to your life. When you blur them out, the little hints and clues to who you are is erased, and all that is left behind is something superficial and bland, a mere object. Why would you want to erase this and hide all this evidence of the life you've accumulated so far? You cannot put beauty in a box. It is limitless. Speaking of boxes, let's go back to the first line of this talk, the self-proclamation that I needed to get punched in the face. As a national level athlete, boxing plays a pivotal role in my life, and it has shaped me in countless ways. I can pinpoint a precise memory that has impacted me the most, and I would like to share it with you today. So, about a year ago, I was at the gym training, doing my thing, when a boy comes up to me and asks me how I became so good at dodging punches. My ego slowly inflates. Suddenly, I get this out-of-body experience, and I'm not Harriet anymore, but a wise old sensei. I tell him, young grasshopper, the secret lies in the 4 P's: patience, perseverance, practice, and protein. What I didn't tell him, however, is that I knew in the back of my mind that the reason I became adept at this skill almost instinctively is because I spent 10 minutes on my eyebrows, and there's no way I'm going to waste any of that. Man, I owe it to that boy. That single interaction led to a whole lot of self-reflection. Now, you see, throughout my life, I spent most of this persuaded that there exists a monster, beauty standards, and only 2 ways to deal with it. Either to keep running away, or to give up and conform to these pressures. But then it hit me. There is a way that I can transform these weaknesses and play to my odds. A revelation that by amping up my appearance, I was able to amp up how others perceive me. Better yet, how I perceive me. Just like that, this preconceived idea that I had spent 17 years of my life trying to submit to had shattered. Because then, I had a new definition for this word. To be beautiful is to be strong, maybe a little bit more muscular than women are conventionally expected to be, and with confidence, bordering over confidence seeping through me. You see, when I'm in my element, nothing can touch me, because I know I'm killing it. So, now that you know all of this, should we give in to these stereotypes, these socially constructed notions of who we are based on our appearance? Well, not exactly, but whether we'd like to admit it or not, people will make assumptions, and they will continue to, because it's going to take decades and decades to reverse this conditioning of something so fickle and inconsistent that we've all become so accustomed to. So how about instead we focus our efforts into something that we can actually work with? Let me introduce you to my personal success formula. First, define your own beauty. Ask yourself, what makes you feel 100% confident? If you have an answer in your mind, great. I dare you to pursue it and to build an empire. If you don't have an answer, congratulations. The universe is now more open to you than ever. Go out there and find it. Because good things come to those who wait, but only the things left behind by those who hustle. Next, a grade. Always be ready. Okay, let's take this for instance. When a person has an interview, they upgrade their appearance, and straight away they have a little more faith and courage in their abilities and their competence. Why not apply this to every day and maximize the benefits? Do what it takes, because when you look good, you feel good. Which brings me to the last step, energy. The energy that you possess is the loudest thing about you. People can smell this from miles. So take a second to straighten your posture, smile. Smile. Okay. Because this is very important, and try to surround yourself with people who have the same energy. And it's that simple. These 3 steps will lead to a positive snowball effect. And it may start small, but it will build upon itself, becoming larger and larger and larger. It is completely in your hands to either let these boundaries limit you or to rise above and conquer. At first glance, it may seem too difficult, but look again. Now, before I leave, I'd like to request everyone to raise your hand as high as you can. Is that the highest you can? Okay. Now, I want you to raise it just a little bit higher. Why didn't you give it your all the first time? You know you had it in you. So today, I urge you to push yourself and reach higher. And I mean this in the least harmful way possible. If you haven't yet, I hope you get your own form of getting punched in the face and see things in a new light. Thank you.